This is Michael Tellado for the Opex CCP final project, and this is the wrap-up / conclusion with my client Jesse Sipes. Okay, so it went well. Jesse came in with sleeping problems. After the initial consult, we talked a lot about sleep hygiene and what things she could add to her day for her sleep pattern to start regulating, such as grabbing sunlight in the morning to reset circadian rhythm, elimination of caffeine after a certain time, trying to set up a sleep routine. And we talked about a few breathing exercises she could implement to calm the nervous system down. We touched on it weekly, and there's a good base now, and we're seeing improvement in her sleep. This also came in with her noticing that she started to feel more energetic throughout the day and through all the way through her workouts too. Another thing that went well was that we saw a clear improvement in her weightlifting and gymnastics technique, as well as her strength numbers are going to the right direction. What did not go as planned? At first, we had planned in the short term for there was a base of the things that we were going to do, and we didn't stick to the short-term plan at least on Mondays, because we decided to start getting ready for the workout Murph. And the reason we did that was because Murph is very special and meaningful for her. So 2 weeks after we started with the progression that I had written out, I decided to change it because she's doing Murph. I thought it was best to start accumulating reps now and not later, and make that a priority as well. So we had to address everything accordingly. So we had to change that. And then the last week of the project was a rough one with her sleeping, because her kids started baseball season, which meant that there was a few days that she had to leave the baseball field at 9 o'clock in the afternoon at night. And the sleep routine that we had been setting up, that she set up, had to shift, and her body started feeling that and started drifting here and there. So she started addressing that in a different way. What did I learn? I was trying to find a balance in her training, being that she's a single mom of 4, and she likes to spend a lot of time at the gym. So I was thinking about how to make the sessions sustainable enough for her to go back home and work with her kids, but at the same time, challenging enough to create new adaptations. She said she struggled with time because she loves making conversation with people around, and we talked about that a little bit, because she found herself rushing through a few things at the beginning. And so my biggest challenge was to find a balance between the training and being that she's a mom, and pushing her but not pushing her too much, and keeping everything sustainable but challenging enough. What did my client learn? She created a lot of awareness in her training and with her lifestyle. With training, time under tension, breathing, bracing, perceived efforts, and things of the sort were new to her. And in the lifestyle side, she wasn't aware that stress and caffeine after hours was affecting her sleep that much. So summing everything, some of the things that she learned, she's just now more aware of things that she needs to be paying attention to, or new things that she's paying attention to. She's paying attention to new things. What is the game plan moving forward? Jessie wants to continue this path. She's feeling how this new type of focus will help her with her goal of being at her best for the 2024 CrossFit Open. And she wants to teach her kids the right things she's learning for herself. Kids model who they admire, and being that their mom is trying to be healthy in all areas, I'm sure she'll do a great job making them aware of what she's being aware of right now. So yeah, that is the wrap-up conclusion for the Opex CCP final project for my client Jesse Sipes.